Alright, y'all, let's do my nails. So, I have had several people ask how I do press-ons and keep them on my fingers for like 3 to 4 weeks. So, this is the prep that I do. So, first I go in and push all my cuticles back and make sure all of them are fully back as far as I can get them. And then I go in with a nail file and file each one of my nails down. So like I shape them to the style and shape that my nail's gonna be, and then I file them on top to get the oil look off, to give it a dull look on my finger. And then after I get done with the filing process, I feel like that's the longest part, is filing the nail down on each nail, because you do have to individually do it, and to each nail, file shape, file shape. So I feel like that is the longest part, and it is a little time consuming. And then I pick out my nails and have them ready. That way I'm not going slower by looking for them. So always pick out your nails before you start all your sizes, so you know. Then I go in with the nail dehydrator, because if you do not dehydrate your nails are not going to stay. That is literally the number one key to keep your nails on, is dehydrate those nails. I go in twice because I have really oily nail beds. So if you have really oily nail beds, make sure you are going in twice. And then after that, you go in with whatever glue that you chose. I chose this new glue from AliExpress, and I am going to see the results, and I'll let y'all know how I like it. But it is a new one, so I'm giving it a good try, because I love a good nail glue, and I'm always needing one. So that is what we're doing. And then after you get all of them glued on, I usually do the other hand and make sure I dehydrate it before I start, because I don't want anything like dirty getting on my nails while I'm doing my other hand. So then I glue those on, and then after I glue on all of my nails and make sure they're all good and on, I also rock back and forth on each one to make sure there's no air bubbles in it. So make sure you do that as well when you press it down. And then after that, I go in with a top coat at the very end and cure it under a UV light. You can use a regular top coat. I just like the gel top coat, because I feel like it helps the nail and keeps it on there like longer, the design. And that is pretty much all I do, guys, and it literally lasts me 3 to 4 weeks, and that is literally all I need. And I don't have to pay I literally paid $2 for this box of nails. So sorry this video is so long, but I love you guys, and let me know what y'all think. Bye, y'all.